Hello and welcome to another opportunity to attract the man of your dreams, and today, welcome to the opportunity to get over the man of your nightmares. Or maybe it wasn't that bad. Maybe you had a pretty okay relationship. Maybe it was an amazing relationship, but now it's over. And now you have the following problem. You don't know how to get over your ex-boyfriend. No matter what you do, you keep thinking of him, you keep thinking back to the amazing times you had, and you miss him every day. And that's why I want to show you in today's episode how to get over your ex-boyfriend. And when it comes to getting over your ex-boyfriend, you have to remind yourself of the fact that your brain is playing a trick on you. The one thing that our brain is really good at is to focus when it comes to our past on the good moments, on the moments that we remember in a good way. And our brain is very good at suppressing the bad moments. And that's actually a protective mechanism from our brain that we human beings developed during our evolution. And that's also why, for example, if you speak with older people, with people in their 70s, 80s, or even 90s, they often say, back in the good old days, everything was better. Back when I was young, the world was a better place. I mean, even my grandfather used to say that. And he was a war prisoner after the Second World War. So that's how strong this protective mechanism, this evolutionary design protective mechanism is in us. And as a result, when it comes to you breaking up with your boyfriend or your boyfriend breaking up with you, and you are now in this stage where you're trying to recover from that breakup, you think back to all the good times that you had, the beautiful memories, the times when you were laying in bed, cuddling and kissing. That's what you remember. And because your brain wants to protect you, you suppress all these negative moments that you experienced with him. And that's why it's so important in this moment to remember the bad times instead of the good times. I mean, usually you want to always remember the good times. You don't really want to think about the bad times. But when it comes to you getting over your ex-boyfriend, it's absolutely crucial that you are aware of the fact that your brain is playing this trick on you, and that at the same time, you then try to think back and maybe even write down all the bad things that happened in your relationship, all the reasons why you are not compatible, all the reasons why this man is definitely not the man of your dreams. And when you write that down and when you become aware of the fact that it's actually good that this relationship ended, that you actually had many fights, a lot of drama, a lot of incompatibility, that you had all these things, now you can step by step realize that it's actually good that it's over. And whenever you think back to all the bad things that happened in this relationship, you can be grateful for the fact that it's over. And stay away from places where you made amazing memories with him. This is also absolutely crucial if you want to get over your ex-boyfriend. One of the biggest mistakes you could make is to go to the same restaurant that you used to go with your ex-boyfriend, or to go to the same holiday destination that you went to with your ex-boyfriend. In fact, the best thing you can do is to stay away, at least until you're completely over him, from all the places that you frequently visited with him. Yes, even if in this case you have to say no to your favorite pasta because it's exactly in the restaurant that you always used to go to with your ex-boyfriend. If you want to get over him, it's a good idea to stay away from places where you made amazing memories with him. Because whenever you are then at these places, all these positive memories will pop up again. And these are the moments when you will miss him. These are the moments when you will think back to all the good times you had. And these are also the moments that then make it way more difficult for you to actually become aware of the fact that your mind is playing a trick on you. And it makes it more difficult for you. Yet to develop this awareness that it's actually a good thing that this relationship is over. So stay away from these places. And then write down all the reasons why it's better for you in the long run to be without him. And one thing you could maybe write down is, this gives me the opportunity to meet the love of my life. Or this gives me the opportunity to work on myself and to make certain things better in my next relationship that I didn't do well in this relationship, for example. I mean, when I think back to the breakup that I had right before I met my girlfriend, with whom I'm happy and over the moon happy, basically, right before that happened, or let's say the relationship before my current relationship, there was a lot of drama involved, also a lot of drama created from me. And I then decided to work on myself. I decided to say, hey, why did I do these things that I did? Why did I create this drama? Why was I not able to live a loving relationship? And I then worked on myself. And maybe you want to do that too. Maybe you also want to work on yourself. You also want to become aware of how you can actually create a relationship in the future and make it better. Because we human beings, we have the power to learn from our mistakes. And at the same time, when you do that, you also have to forgive yourself for the mistakes that you made, and you have to forgive him for the mistakes that he made. And yes, I know that from coaching, a lot of women who went through horrible breakups, often where their boyfriends, or let's better say their ex-boyfriends, did all kinds of crazy, dumb and stupid and bad things. However, if you will hold on to that resentment, you will only torture yourself. If you, however, forgive him for whatever he has done, and at the same time, in case you've done something that you regret, you forgive yourself, this can lead to healing. Forgiveness heals. Forgiveness is powerful. And if all these things that I just mentioned sound a little bit overwhelming to you, then you can also work with me on recovering from your breakup. And that's why I created a brand new coaching session for you, which is the Breakup and Divorce Recovery Coaching Session, in which I guide you step by step with practical exercises that are proven to work, because I used them with so many amazing coaching clients, with so many amazing women, and I'm very, very confident that they also work for you. And with these practical exercises, I guide you to a point where you can then recover from this breakup, where you can become aware of the fact that it's the best thing that actually ever happened to you, and where you can also find a way to move on with even more strength and with a smile on your face. So if you're ready to work with me on recovering from your breakup, then you can go to gethimkeephim.com/recovery, or you can click on the first link in the description. And socializing is okay, but stay away from bad friends and stay away from alcohol. A lot of my coaching clients believe that being around friends is always the best idea after a breakup. And yes, it can be an amazing idea. It can be an incredibly good idea. However, if the friends that you spend time with are negative, if these friends pull you down, if these friends give you horrible advice, and one horrible advice is, oh, you know what, just go out partying, drinking, hook up with another guy, get drunk, get wasted, woohoo, enjoy your life. Miserable friends don't want you to be happy. Always remember that. If you are talking to a real friend, the last thing she or he would recommend is that you get drunk and hook up with some idiot at 3 a.m. in a club, just so that you can maybe somehow eventually get over your ex-boyfriend. A good friend will listen to you. A good friend will let you know that now is the time to work on yourself. Now is the time to focus on your life, and to say no to alcohol and any other substances that could in any way harm you. That's what a good friend does. So be careful who you talk to. And then, speaking of living your life, choose a new hobby and just give it a shot. Do something new, challenge yourself. Maybe you even want to try a new sport and work on your body. Maybe you want to work on your mind and learn a new language. Maybe you want to work on whatever you want to work on. Improve the person you are and improve the life that you're living. And then it will be so much easier to get over your ex-boyfriend, because the happier you are with yourself and the happier you are with your life, the faster you will get over that guy. And don't even think about calling him or texting him. And remember what I said about alcohol. Most people, and that's true for men and for women, make these horrible drunk calls or send these horrible drunk texts because of the influence of, well, alcohol. But at the moment you should stay away from that, and you should also stay away from your smartphone and from your telephone or any other device that you could use to call or to text your ex-boyfriend. Right now, you have to focus on your life, improving your mental health and your emotional state. And then throw away the presents that he gave you and the Polaroid photos that you have of him. And this can be very hard for a lot of people to do. I know that from my coaching clients. However, I would suggest you do it. I also had some coaching clients who refused to throw away these presents, especially when these presents were quite expensive, because they wanted to keep them. That's of course up to you. I mean, in case you go to gethimkeephim.com/recovery and you then book your recovery coaching session with me so that I can help you to get over your breakup or your divorce, then we can also talk about this in more detail and why it's so important, and also what other things you can do to get over your breakup, and of course also what practical exercises you can do. And yes, we will also practice these exercises together. But when it comes to that, some of my coaching clients said, I don't want to do it. I want to keep that stuff. It's up to you. All I can say is that the women who I've coached who got rid of the presence of their ex-boyfriends or ex-husbands, for them it was easier to let go of their ex-boyfriend or their ex-husband, because whenever you look at these presents, the memories come up and then you will think about this person again. And write a thank you letter to him, and no, you don't have to send it. You don't have to give it to him. That's just one of the exercises that we will do together if you decide to book your breakup recovery coaching session with me. But of course, if you want, you can also do this particular exercise alone. I just wanted to share one of the exercises that I usually only offer for coaching clients during a breakup or divorce recovery coaching session. So write a thank you letter to him, in which you state how grateful you are for the time that you shared. Even if the ending might have sucked, that's okay. You still want to be grateful for the time you've shared. You want to be grateful for the future that you can now create for yourself. And you want to be grateful for this opportunity to work on yourself and to attract a man who's way better than your ex-boyfriend or your ex-husband. And then embrace the unknown, because a wonderful future awaits you, but you have to create that future for yourself. And you might bump into the love of your life next week, or maybe even tomorrow. And when that happens, make sure that you know how to make this man, the love of your life, devoted to you. And if you want to find out how you can do that, you can click on the second link in the description, or you can go to gethimkeephim.com/devoted. And if you enjoyed watching this video, if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section below. Share your opinion, share your thoughts. I would love to hear from you. And I would love it even more if you would hit the subscribe button and smash that notification bell so that you get notified whenever I release a new video for you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video.